Midnight is kind of morning. In a way. In a way. All right, let's just dive into it. We've got a bunch of decks I want to get through today. Long stream again. We've got Mardu Knights up first here. What this deck is doing at its core seems very reasonable and aggressive. The big question on my mind is going to be how consistent is the mana? One thing that's of concern especially is that the person who submitted this actually submitted with 3 Embercleaves at the top end. And I cut down to 2 because there's only 8 Shocks, 2 Mountains, and 2 Fabled Passages. So 12 red sources to cast this. And trying to cast a red card with 12 red sources is ambitious at best. So we have 16 red sources for Knights, counting Tournament Grounds. Oh, does Grounds cast it? That's sick. It does cast equipments too. Alright, I'm wrong. Look at that. Alright, I'll put the third one back in. Deal. In. In. Third one's back. Cuts equipment. Got it. Alright, don't listen to me. Mana's great. Let's smash them, people. I lied. Mana's great. Let's smash some people. God bless. I'm glad you're here. Let's cleave some folks. Let's update the stream decker. Makes mana for equipments too, man. They thought of everything, huh? God bless us, everyone. How's our rank? Our rank is looking excellent. We're still sub 250, so I'm thinking we're gonna be great to sit. So that's exciting. Part of me looks at this and thinks I'm supposed to mulligan. It's because the curve's not particularly aggressive, but like my bar for keepable hands tends to be a little bit lower in decks where I have 3 color. I'm playing a 3-color deck and I have all my colors, so I think I keep this. Hey, Homeless Wizardry, thanks for the Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Once upon a time, there was a Goose I could shock. Nectar of Death. Thanks for the third of a year. Welcome back to Hoaglandia. What is your quest? Yikes. Their quest is to smash me, chat. That's their quest. Seth, thanks for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. Huh? Alright, I think we're just trading 2 for 1 on a questing beast here. So we'll skewer this and we'll shock the Paradise Druid. Because Shock's not very likely to kill any of their other bigger stuff. Let's try and slow him down from playing it. Yeah, Big Green Stupid seem like they're probably well positioned against what we have going on here. A little bit punished for burning the Shock. Little bit punished for burning the Shock. So this will cost 5 if we attack right now, which is not ideal. Our plan of hopefully drawing some spells is not really working out here. Sure, Fitzpo, that'd be great. I'm a sucker for cosmetics. Feel free to DM me. Or email, whatever's easier. Man, you're at TwitchCon? If you're at TwitchCon, isn't it like 5 a.m. on the left coast? This attack ends up being pretty good for us. We just get to, like, Embercleave them for 6 next turn. Oh, okay. I was like, man, you're dedicated to the stream. Up at 6 a.m. Yikes. Alright. That's our busted card. As you will. This is what I've got. Just try and run them down. Hey, look at that. My Swordsmith trades for that, right? Kinda. Not really. Opponent looks to be playing the green-black henge deck that we're going to be playing next. This deck's very good. Hey, Thopter Gifts. Thanks for the tier 2. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Should I take a peek at the deck queue? Let me know if there's anything that you'd like to bump up and see a little sooner. How difficult was it to name your children? I have a wife. Just to help weigh in on the important decisions. Hey, thanks for the quarter of a year, Boston. Welcome back. Hey, well, welcome back, Captor. Glad you enjoyed it. It's probably a Mortify matchup, huh? I wonder if this is an Angrath Rampage matchup. Rampage does kill the Great Hedge, right? I think Skewer probably doesn't kill that much. I'm going to split the difference. Let's do 2 Rampage, 2 Mortify, and see how this goes. Maybe I want Legion's End. Like, Legion's End to keep parity with Growth Chamber Guardian somewhat appealing, but it doesn't kill a lot of their stuff. It does kill Knight too, I suppose. In true limited fashion, opened a pretty good deck, then lost to the Great Henge and Oko. Yep. Feels limited, man. Man, that is not... I think I have to mulligan this because of the mana, right? Like, if I want to cast this, I can't cast these. And I can't cast my 1-drop on 1 anyways. Mulligan, close 7. Get brutalized on 6. True Magic fashion. Do I keep this? I feel like it's not crazy to keep this. Alright, YOLO. Ring-a-ding-ding. Did you notice how many people you dislike when searching for a name? I don't know that I dislike that many people. Most of the people I have disdain for are internet handles, not like actual human beings. This is a good start. Smashy, smashy. Next turn I get to throw this down. It's pretty good. Get up, come on, get down with the smashing. Get up, come on, get down with the smashing. Alright, are they dead? I think they're dead to the Embercleave, right? They block this. This is, yeah, because this is +1/+1, so this is 8, 9, 10. Crush, 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 crush. Where's your questing beast now, opponent? Well, playing that game definitely convinced me I want a bunch of disfigures in my green-black sideboard. Not doing anything till turn 2. Seems like a good recipe to die against this deck, especially if they're having a good draw. Teamer Battle Rage, baby, right? I'm on early. I'm on exactly the time when I usually start. You old timers, not used to change. We've been starting at 7 a.m. for the last couple weeks now. Maybe a month? Yeah, Jake's been in school for like a month, right? I started doing 7 a.m.s a little bit before Jake went to school. Hey, Chris, thanks for the half a year. Welcome back. I feel like this isn't good enough. It's like kind of appealing because I have like lands here, but is it crazy to mulligan this hand? I feel like I want to go for a hand that has one drop in it. Good morning, Shadow. To be fair, I woke up and basically signed online. I like woke up, ate a bowl of cereal, and then signed on. Yeah, this hand's better, right? That's fair, Burgle. Maybe that's an okay assessment. Dude, I woke up 20 minutes ago. In general, just like good Twitch chat etiquette if you want to be a part of such a thing. Maybe you don't care about Twitch chat etiquette. But in general, you should like never ask a streamer like, you should never be like, "Hey, do you sound like shit?" Because, like, the options are, one, they actually do feel and sound like shit and you're just, like, needling them about it. Or two, they think they're fine and you're saying, hey, you sound bad. Like, those are like, the two outcomes from that question. And they both kind of suck. So, in general, that question's kind of medium. I would recommend, not even on just this channel, but just anywhere. Stay away from it. Have some cards. I'm a giver. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Let's do it. Alright. Smack for 3. I assume something's getting killed here. Yeah, that's true. That's just like a life tip, really. Lose 2 life. Have your thing die. Sign me up. No, yeah, I know you didn't mean any offense. I'm just letting you know, like, what the outcome is. I'm helping you learn social cultures. is the intention from telling you that. Well then. Huh? Yeah, Rena's coming to the Epic Store and OSX later next year. I don't know what any other timelines are. This one's very scary. You can't block it. Yeah, I agree, Burgle. They're gonna die with a bunch of cards in their hand. They just saved themselves a lot of points. I think I just bumped this, huh? I don't have another swamp. That's annoying. I guess I have Godless Shrine, so it doesn't really matter. So, like, this puts them to 7. And then, like, this is putting them to 6. And I have a Shock, and I have a Smitten Swordmaster. This card's kind of gross. Makes them lose life equal number of knights you control. So, like, if they kill one of my things, like, I'm draining them for 2 next turn. And, like, have a Shock as well. Okay, that gains them 2 per turn. Hey, what's going on, White Sticks? Weekend stream hype indeed. Good golly, do they have nothing? I would like to curry favor. I would like to shock you. Just like 7-ball you. That's so good. Hit you for 4. Yeah, that card is gross. It's my favorite combo deck. We haven't really played any combo decks. I think these codes are one-time use, Footsball. So if you use it, I don't think it's going to work here. Oh, it did work. Look at that. That's so pretty. We did it. Thank you. Hot take, Alp. Flash was bad before rotation, and it's still bad now. How am I level 40 already? Through the power of the credit card, you can be whatever level you want to be. whatever level you set your mind to. If you just believe in your credit card, you too can be that level. This thing's great. This card's super sweet. This card was like good in mono red on its own. Like with other knights, it's kind of absurd. Dunk. Credit card is the most imbalanced card in Magic the Gathering. Hands down, not close. That's true too. We have logged almost 20 hours already. Triggers. And I think because like they're holding up these two lands here, I want to play double 1-drop this turn as opposed to the Stormfist Crusader, because like this could be a quench turn. So I'm just like double spell ASAP, and then like next turn I'm set up to Stormfist plus Skewer the Critics, so I'll double spell next turn as well. The best way to play through the disruption out of these flash decks is to just play double spells as often as possible, as early as possible. I'm gonna be honest, Bellathor, I have no idea how leveling works. It's all too convoluted for me to keep track of. So generally speaking, it tends to be rare that there's competitive combo decks in Standard. And I know, like, with Scapeshift and Kethis in this most recent rotation, it doesn't feel that way, but often there are not competitive combo decks in Standard. That's more of the norm than anything. I would like to try and shoot this guy, because he's going to block and it's going to be annoying. Two spells per turn is busted, chat. See, that's the opposite of tempo. They traded 3 mana for my 1 mana spell. It's not a good scene for them. Oh, but still my heart. All right, well, let's lead on this. Would you like to take the bait? Are they going to do it, chat? Are they going to take the bait? One could argue I was a master at baiting. Well, they do still have 2 up, huh? You get quenched here. And you're dead. Kill you. This card's absurd. Man, Knights in Historic is gonna be really gross, huh? Knights in Historic is gonna be really gross. That's exciting. I feel like this is a card I don't want in this matchup. I also probably want to drag my curve down a little bit. Yeah, we killed on turn 4 a few times here. I think I want Hushbringer, right? Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Frilled Mystic's gonna be very sad right now. Do 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 do. Embercleave versus Mortify. Probably rather have Cleave, huh? Hushbringer is Tocatli Honor Guard. Flying, lifelinking Tocatli Honor Guard for those that are still learning stuff. Cleave does kill him dead. Yeah, that's fair. How do you feel about Skewer versus Mortify? Feel like that might be an okay swap. It's a little expensive, but instant speed seems good. It stops dies, triggers too. Fair. Fair. It's technically does more. Oh, it shuts off both halves of the Cavaliers. That's a big deal. It's a big deal in Standard. Kind of, maybe. Maybe. Are Cavaliers still things that people are playing? If Cavaliers still exist, shutting off both halves of those is like a reasonable text box. I'm pretty sure this is a mulligan. Especially on the draw, we just want to 1-drop in this matchup as often as possible. In. I have regrets. Mistakes are made. Maybe. I don't know. I think boarding it's probably fine. Does it feel bad in this specific instance? Definitely, though. Quench me, daddy. Capture my essence. Survey says resolves. That's exciting. Crunch, crunch, crunch. 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 They can have the other 2-drop too, right? The Wolfie that gets bigger. Either way, I think that's good for me, though. Brazen Borrower, your 1-drop. Resolves. That seems loose. I feel like they're just supposed to bounce my 2-drop and take 2 there. Like, they lost, like, they saved themselves 2 points of life, but they lost a pretty incredible amount of tempo on that exchange rate. I'm playing all these spells out pre-combat, because I want to give them a chance to play counter spells before I attack, so I can have an attack with a little bit more information here. How you doing, Crash? Good morning. And this is just like the triple 1-drop hand's just like nightmare food for the flash deck, right? So if I attack with this and they flash in a 2-drop and trade with it, am I happy with that? I feel like I'm not, right? Is it crazy to just, like, no attacks pass back to me? Yeah, I think it's no attacks. I am Catter, so we're not gonna have a dedicated best of 3 queue for Historic. So what we're gonna be doing is sometime in October, I'm gonna be adding a sub battle day. And we're going to do sub-battles for best of 3 historic games. And if you're a sub or someone who's thinking about becoming a sub to get in on that at some point in the future, be sure to pop into the subscriber Discord here. This can't block, opponent. Why didn't you attack? This is Crash the Fox. We named him after the stability of the 1.0 release. Okay. Do I shock this? I feel like I'm supposed to shock this, huh? Like, I feel like Negate's probably not in their deck post board against us, which means they have, like, Quench here, and Quench doesn't do it, right? They could have, like, double Unsummon to punish us, or, like, Opt plus Unsummon. But I think that's pretty unlikely. And even if they have Opt plus Unsummon, like, they're still trading with a shock and a creature here when they block, so. Aether Gust. Yeah, I think I'm topping the crap out of that. And then I think I just play this and keep the pressure on. That seems fine. And, like, next turn, I don't even have to cast this. I can just, like, attack and threaten to activate my knights, which is great. Feeling pretty far ahead at the moment. Yeah, that's a desperation play. Can't block, must attack, same thing. Alright, so, am I jamming this now? Yeah, I am actually going to jam this now, because they don't have, they have, like, Quench and Essence Capture, but they don't have Sabotage up, or Frilled Mystic, so, let's just head to the Space Jam, I think. Because I don't want to, like, pump this for the turn and then get unsummoned. And, like, if they counter this, they're taking 8, which seems fine, because these get bigger and I gain 2. The Flash deck is not good. We've got a couple of them coming up in the queue, probably Monday or Tuesday. And we'll get to see firsthand, but I don't think the Flash deck is good. The average card quality is low. It doesn't have card advantage to keep up with the decks going over it. It doesn't have the tools to keep up with the aggressive one-drop decks that are trying to get under it. It's been very lackluster in my experience. Thanks to everybody who's here already this morning. We got 600 people in here. Only been up for like half an hour. Y'all rock. Welcome to the weekend. Hope you're having a good one. This hand's great. Morning, Vorsmith. Happy Saturday. Growth Chamber me, Poppy. Bone Crusher me. That's rude. Flash with Wilderness Reclamation sounds like a fundamentally different deck than, like, the Flash deck that's been going around. Holy crap. Those are some choices. I think it's Stormfist Crusader, huh? Sounds like a choice. There have not been many Field of the Dead decks recently. That's a good draw, too. I don't know that I'd write it off strictly to good aggressive decks, Burgle. I think there's definitely, people are interested in trying new things. So, the reason why I didn't play this pre-combat was because I wanted to threaten a pump if they blocked this, and I was okay with this trade. How was the Wolves deck yesterday? The Wolves deck felt very reasonable, but I also think it was just a worse version of the 4-color build Paulo played in fandom. So I think if you're interested in playing Wolves, I'd recommend starting with Paulo's list from the Fandom Tournament. Knockout Phil, thanks for the brand new Tier 1 sub. Welcome to Hoaglandia. Happy Saturday. Karshal, thanks for keeping on for a quarter of a year. Welcome back. Morning, Aaron. I'm doing swell. So far this deck's been slaughtering people. It's been pleasant. I think I'm clicking submit. Is it crazy to click submit? Is there a donation amount to have you unlimited? You have actual zero interest in that format. Not only is my interest level pretty close to zero, but the market for that format's pretty saturated. My friend Benjamin convinces me to play anything you want me to play, but I think there's plenty of other great streamers out there that you can learn limited stuff from. And have a drive to do it. Phoenix, thanks for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Hope you're having an excellent weekend. Yeah, that seems good. Think I'm bottoming this. Is one of the real removal spells better than Shock? I don't know. Is it? Why? Why or why not? Are you ready? Bone Crusher's ready. As you will. Very scary, very menacing. Rawr. Man, this card is good. Oh! Oh, she turns on Skewer, chat. Oh, she turns on Skewer. Oh, that's delicious. That's gross. Yeah, we're gonna try other things over the spawns. The spawns were kind of medium. Do 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 do. Oh no! Oh no! Yikes! Yikes! Have you played the Esper Stacks list yet? We've not. As always, you can find everything that we've played on my website and my YouTube channel. Click video standard on the website, you'll get everything. Darn people having respect for the aggro deck. Oh! This card only does the thing if you have another knight. Yikes. I just assumed it always did the thing. That's fine. We're dead anyways. It doesn't matter. This is so... A lot of people often like to ask the question, how do decks like this beat things like Flame Sweep? And the answer is, you don't a lot of the time. This is a question deck. It's not an answer deck. You look your opponent in the eyes and you say, hey, do you have the thing? And the answer is either yes, they have the thing and you lose, or no, they don't have the thing, so you win. And if you're not into that, if you're looking for something that has a little bit more player agency, I would recommend playing something not this archetype. Yeah, you beat them by making them have it most of the time. They're gonna be like, and obviously like, there are some corner cases where you can afford to play around sweepers, but frequently the answer is just smash and hope they don't have it. What's a good control deck now? No idea. Generally speaking, control decks are not like settled until the format becomes a little bit more developed. There was an Esper deck that did well in the first fandom tournament, but I always take some of those a little bit of a grain of salt because they're small player tournaments. Like fandom, the MPL weekly tournaments that they do, like those are all like small tournaments where players are trying to metagame an inbred format because there's just so few people playing in it. You probably even make that argument with something like Twitch Rivals to a degree. Like if you look back at the last Twitch Rivals tournament, like no one showed up with aggro decks for some reason. Huh. Gilded Goose is actually really sweet with Flame Sweep, huh? Because this is a Gilded Goose doesn't die to Flame Sweep because it's flying. That's kind of hot. So if we had a land next turn, we can Embercleave them, which is great. So do I want to Embercleave? Do I want Embercleave? Embercleave, Embercleave, do. I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. It might have also been right to just go like tapped land, Venerable Knight, smack them for 3 here. Like maybe this is wrong. This equips for 3 though, so I can slide it onto here next turn. Gives 1/1 double strike trample. Costs 1 less to cast for every attacking creature you control. And it auto equips when it comes down. Like, if they have a removal spell here, I'm in kind of a medium spot. Hopefully they just, like, play a big dumb creature. I'm gonna, like, make mana crack the food here. Don't play a removal spell. That's unfortunate. Feels dead. Yeah, that attack was probably wrong. I think I should just hit them for 3 and played the knight that turn. You don't know a good green-black list with Nissa in it. Any Nissa list probably wants to be an Oko deck. Playing Nissa and not Oko is probably a punt. Oh, that equips for free. Sweet. In. It has so much text on it, chat. Equipped abilities that target it cost 3 less. That being said, they are about to play a creature and then Domri fight. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to fight. Maybe I'm supposed to hit Domri for 4 there. Maybe I'm supposed to hit Domri for 4 because of that. Yes, internet rotation's always great, Jid. It's new and exciting, right? Yeah, these will fight and we'll be dead. Alright, bound to drop one eventually, right? Hey, Ghosted. Thanks for the half a year. Welcome back. Happy weekend. Alright, 2 and 1. Once more under the breach, huh? Maybe that game ends up different if I Make better attacks that turn and don't trade my lord off. Maybe. Zeke, thanks for the 1.5 years. Welcome back. Yeah, Jin. I was complaining that there were foils locked behind the mastery system, and someone donated, so I could pay for levels because they're great. Richard, thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. What was I supposed to do? Play non-foil Great Henge like some kind of pleb? You just expect me to show up and play with non-foil Great Henges? What do you think this is? Yikes, 3-color aggro. Woof. Woof. Woof, says the dog. Well, if there's a card that can let us recover from this start, it's definitely that. It's just super early, Jid. Ooh. Ooh, Papi. Papi. So, I think I'm actually gonna attack with just these two to start. Because this way, if they block, I can shock and finish this. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and drain them for 2 here just to use my mana. So if I draw like land next turn, we get to play both of these. Alright, who's getting crushed? Wow, no respect. Everyone thinks they're gonna use these cards better than we are. They'd be wrong. Unless we're about to get like flame swept again. I feel like my opponent killed the wrong thing there. Like they got a card, sure, but I got a card and they took a 4-ball. Yeah, I agree, Jane. People are not properly evaluating the threat level of this card. Fabled Passage is great. Very good use of your wild cards. You're gonna get the distance out of that one. It's going the distance. It's going fall speed. Do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Well, that's not a constructed playable card. I, however, don't really want to trade this for this, I don't think, so I'm just going to attack with these two. Is that true? Nah, I think I'm okay trading, actually. If they trade here and don't do anything else, they take 6 down to 3. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, and they're eating that? Deal. Deal. Our rank looks set. We've got, we're still sub 250. With 2 days left. Yeah, not only did, like, rotation just happen, but you tend to find more brews and experimental decks in the constructed events than on the Mythic ladder. Top 1200, get into the Mythic thing, Jin. Got a Flash, thanks for doling out a sub gifty. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, both the Alliance deck and Wrinklecrats were good. when you're not quite certain what your opponent's doing, just click submit. Less is more. Just run it back. We're playing an aggro deck. We were looking to 5 that game, right? If I recall correctly. This was a great draw. Because this lets me go Venerable Knight on 1 here, double champion on 2. Hey, Tasty Wonton, thank you for the 11 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. The little flame animation, the animation in this set are so good. Now if they could just fix the lag problems. As first strike too, BT dubs. It's real good. Huh? There's anything to keep in mind, especially early in the season, is I don't really have strong opinions on... Oh, I guess these attacks are bad, huh? Because they get to go block. Yeah, I guess that's loose. Yeah, those attacks are bad. What do better attacks look like there? Is it just like attack with nothing? Maybe I'm just supposed to drain and play this and attack with nothing there. It's very possible. Smitten Swordmaster drains our opponent for life equal to the number of knights we control. So I could have just like drained them and played this and had 4 knights and passed. Drawing spells at some point would help. Attack would have been fine if we'd have pumped both first strikers. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to attack with the 2 champions. Yeah, I'd believe that. I think I'm supposed to attack with just the champions, is what's the line. And again, people frequently ask questions like, how do you beat a card like Living Twister? The answer is you go wide around it, or you just kill them before it's relevant. I don't think I'd fault anyone for mulliganing this hand. It does go 1, 2, 3 though, which is kind of appealing on the play. And I have like it goes 1, 2, 3, and I have all my colors, so I think this is keepable. Yeah, that's the great thing about Magic Punchworthy. Anybody can win or lose anything, and that ties the whole hand together. this card is great. Man, I'm super pumped to try this archetype in Historic, huh? That's gonna be sweet. Cleave, my children, cleave! Welcome to the Battle Rage, baby. This card's as obnoxious as expected, BT dubs. It's real slick. He's dead, Jim. You've killed him. Repeatable Battle Rage Plus is pretty good. Listen, Keyword Soup is a green creature staple for many, many sets now, okay? That seems great. We're on the play too, busted. Anarch Fire, thanks for the 3/4 of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Caca. Crazy to just kill this bird? I think it's crazy to kill a bird. I'm gonna play the Stormfist Crusader. The reasoning, Jin, is because you get to draw an extra card on your turn. So you get to make your decision surrounding that card with more information. Is the idea. Ooh, that's pretty. How was the pizza yesterday? It was excellent. I appreciate you asking. You know what's really sweet, chat? When you spend 1 mana and deal 4 damage. This is like what Burn's dreams are made out of. 1 mana for you. One mana for you. Do I even sideboard? I don't know if I'm supposed to. I think I'm gonna click submit. Do I think there's a viable control deck? Yeah, 100%. Definitely a viable control deck somewhere. Do I know what it looks like? Definitely not. But does one exist? Certainly. Good morning, underlip text. I appreciate, welcome back. I don't know what words my mouth are saying. It's my singular favorite card from Eldraine so far. Probably Once Upon a Time. Card's great. Hey, Wiku, thanks for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Do we want mulligan, mulligan, mulligan? Do we want mulligan this 4-land hand? I think we want mulligan, mulligan, mulligan. Do 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 do. Yikes. Yikes. This vibe's okay. God, this card is so good. It's like unreal how good this card is. Hey, good morning, Karn. Wow. No plays on turn 2. Yep. As you will. That's incredibly rude. You know what's great though? This card plus this means this has means this hit for 4 total, which lets this knight do a thing. Puppy. That's a tapped land. That's a tapped land. Oh. Oh. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, Oh, Yeah, you got a Tolsmere. Sure, gain 3. Ain't nobody got time to play around rituals, so chat. Ain't nobody got time to play around rituals, set. Well, I have a 5th deck to put on my website, that's for sure. Our Knight's good. Yeah, this deck, Stormfist Crusader is messed up. This deck has a very large pedal. Has 1 speed. Gotta go fast. Zoom zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Hey, zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, maybe Tuber. Could definitely see that. Definitely tools to fight this deck in the format. I feel like my big takeaway from playing this deck so far is don't be afraid to mulligan. Because, like, we've won from a lot of 5-card hands today. Like, a lot of 5-card hands. Do the Mardu. Do the Mardu. Oh, never not Crusader on 2. Never not win die rolls, play Crusader on 2, chat. Thanks for the 6 months, the pun and only. You know, I was just about to ask. I'm pretty sure that's a new song. I'm pretty sure that's a new song. I like to keep Marty on his toes. I just don't know. There's just so many. I think it's this one. I could probably let the opponent choose and be fine. That's accurate. I think that's accurate. I thought Jeff didn't know any songs made after 2010. Maybe I should put Marty's playlist on the website. That would be funny. They might be dead here, huh? Yep. Bye, Felicia. All right, yep. Yep, that's, well then. I don't have strong opinions on the sideboard, mostly because we're, like, just not using it. I'm gonna click submit. People have been asking me for what would be my recommendation for playing in the try to win all the cards thing. I think this is now the answer. Jund should just cut Bob for this new knight. Yeah, probably. Yeah, right, Nivik? Have we lost? Yeah, we're 4-1 in this set, or 3-1. We have a loss. We died at one point. Yeah, we died to green monsters with Flame Sweep. Someone just knocked something over. Oh, there's something at my door. Something's at my door, chat. Who's at my door? Oh. Don't open it. No. No, the monster's coming. Play my haste creatures that attack for 3 and only cost 1 mana. Alright, crunch you for 8, I guess. This is all I got, go. Who is knocking at my chamber door? Who are you? So, buttons on my underwear. I think I want to put the extra power on the champions this time because I think they're probably going to kill my lord. My lord. Twas a mystery. Shall be a mystery. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can lose 2 life to kill that creature. Yes, sirree. These are my 1-drops. There are many like them, but these ones are busted. Busted, chat. Busted. That's rude. It's got Death Touch. Do I shock this? Or do I attack with these 2 so I can shock this? I think I shock this so I can just hit them with the knight. Or we could draw that like a professional. Professionalism always present on this stream. Alright, chat. I'm trusting you with something big. I have to submit a deck list by 5 o'clock today. So, don't let me forget. You have to submit a deck list in the next 8 hours for the E-League tournament next week. Don't let me mess it up. That was 5 and 1. So, I have emotes on because if you don't have emotes on, you can't play with Crash. I have emotes enabled because I wanted to play with the dog. And they made it so you can't play with the pets if you don't have emotes enabled. It's really sad and disappointing. Because I would prefer emotes off, but I also want to play with my pet that I paid for. The mana in this deck was much better than I was expecting it to be. Turns out Tournament Grounds, casting all of your spells except for these burn spells is great. I don't have strong opinions on the sideboard because we mostly just crushed people who were dirtling and playing middling mid-range piles, but the core of this main deck seemed very reasonable. Both of these cards dramatically overperformed this card. This card's just going to be a staple in anything black-red aggressive. It's very, very good. So if you're looking for something to smash people with, this is definitely number 1 on my smash people list at the moment. All all things considered. Where's the Stormfist foil? Do you think I'm made of money? And by that I mean there's not an option to make it foil. Because WotC hates our money, chat. They hate our money. Alrighty, what are we doing? We're gonna play some green-black henge up next here. This is one of the 3 decks, so these next 3 decks are the 3 decks I'm considering submitting this evening. So that's why we're playing all 3 of these, because one of these 3 decks I'm gonna submit to play. So we're gonna run a quick ad break here really quick, but don't worry, non-subs, you're not gonna miss any content. We will be starting this deck as soon as the ad break is over.